That was an awesome filter you just made with your mouth.
Yeah? Did it sound good?
It sounded good. Yo, can you hear me right now? Can you hear me?
Barely.
Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, you got
Derriere nipples. That was actually, it sounds really good. It sounds like we have kind of a filter on there. This sounds like you would call somebody to the phone to prank them and be like, hey, this is the devil. I'm coming to haunt you.
Oi, I'm the devil. Hey, is your refrigerator running?
And they'd be like, what? Did you say you're the devil?
Is your refrigerator running?
Like that.
And then they burn in hell eternally.
Yeah, because their refrigerator wasn't running and it was not cool inside the refrigerator.
Well, dude, it's been a couple days.
1 week since you looked at me. Every time someone says it's been
a couple
I hold
days
back.
since we moved out, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you have moved out of Mimosa Lane.
Mm-hmm.
This is literally our 99th episode. Next week, we have to think of something to do for the 100th episode.
Dude, we should do 100.
That's for real.
We should do 100 strokes on each other's dicks.
I'm just thinking 100 cubes of cheese.
Ooh, we have to eat 100 cubes of cheese?
No.
Oh, shove 100 cubes of cheese up our butts?
Up our dick holes.
That's crazy.
Why? Why is everything that I say crazy?
Because you always take it 2 steps higher than it needs to be.
Okay. 50.
Okay, 98.
Dude, do you miss living the room over from me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I miss you too, man.
I miss hearing you snore.
Yeah.
I miss where you think I can't hear it, but I can hear you masturbating.
What?
Yep.
How many times did you hear me?
At least 16. I counted.
Now I know
if you go in my room, right now, you can see where I marked on the wall how many times I've heard you masturbating.
Okay, so now I know you're lying because the whole 4 years we lived at 103 Mimosa Lane, I only masturbated 13 times.
You were sleeping 3 of them.
That'd be crazy.
Have you ever woke up gripping your dick?
Probably.
Dude, sometimes I scare myself because I wake up and I'm scratching my butthole a little hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you scratch it so hard?
Because it itches.
Wipe it better.
I can't wipe the inside of my ass. That's the one thing. It's like, we really should be using our finger because we can't wipe the inside of our butt. Oh, it only gets messy on the outside?
Yeah.
My large intestine is itchy as fuck because it's all got crusty butt juice on it.
It is. I bet the inside of you is pretty fucking crusty.
Dude, that's why they have colonoscopies.
Yeah, to get the crust out.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yep. Papa John stuffed crust.
What
does I look like?
Now that we've talked about butts and butt crap and crust, let's take that subject and push it on.
I'm joking.
Get it out of here.
I mean, what
I
do
don't
you
even
want?
want to talk. I don't even want to talk about crap or dicks or cum today. I just want to talk about normal shit.
Honestly, the reason I resort back to dicks and cum and,
My best friend.
and farts and poop
You my best friend.
is because I'm empty inside.
You my best friend.
I know. I feel like looking on the inside of you is just like looking at an empty void, no emotion, no feelings, no real talents or skills, or probably not anything good. It's probably full of pure fucking ugly, hatred and insecurity mostly. A lot of the inside of you is probably bland and gray.
You did a lot of research.
What's the inside of me look like, motherfucker?
I'd say probably vibrant, like a rainbow,
Yeah, it's definitely rainbowish.
and it's got a lot of worms in it.
It's not funny.
The inside of you looks like fucking worms, bitch.
No, it doesn't.
One time I took my dog to show and tell in 2nd grade, and we walked it out.
You guys were like, you walked it out?
Yeah.
I walk it out. One of you guys.
And my dog, well, that was why I took it to show and tell, because my dog knew to walk it out. But I took my dog to show and tell. His name was Chance. Best dog ever.
You're lying.
No.
You had a dog named Chance?
Yeah. And he barked like this. Oh, oh, oh. You've met him. You met him back in the day.
No, I'd never.
He had a tumor on the side the size of a ham. Of course you met him.
Dang, dude.
He was a black lab.
I don't know if I ever met Chance.
I think you did. But
I only went over to your house one time and listened to this. Before we were like friends in high school, I went to your house one time. We played Manhunt, remember?
Yeah, and Chance was there.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
We played Manhunt, which is basically hide and go seek tag in the dark.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep.
Maybe no, we weren't playing that. We were playing Capture the Flag. And I remember like you had a bunch of the older middle school girls. I say older because you were a grade older than me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is awesome. This is sweet, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So good job for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks for giving me that experience. I don't even think I was actually invited. I think I was staying in the night over at our friend Tyler's house, and I think he was invited. And I think
no,
I
I invited you because I gave you an invitation. Here's what actually happened. You want to hear what actually happened?
Well, duh.
So I was giving you an invitation in band class, and I gave everybody little invitations, and I was trying not to give him one. And he saw me giving everybody else one. So I ended up giving him one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't hear this.
And if he does, maybe it's a lie and maybe it's not. Maybe I'm trying to make you feel better and make him feel worse.
Yeah.
Just because you're in front of me right now. But when he comes to be in front of me, I'll say the opposite.
I have your back. I'll act like, oh, man. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Thanks for having my back, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate you covering me on that one.
I've always got your back, and I've always got your front and your knees.
But what were we talking about when I was saying at my house? Oh, so I took my dog to show and tell,
Chance.
and his name was Chance, and everyone was petting him, and he was having the best time. He was like, "Yes, I love this so much." He's like the biggest black lab ever. And then we were walking him down the hall, and my mom's walking him down the hall, and I see a big old white worm sticking out of his ass.
Really?
I was like, I think I just gave my class worms.
Did you grab a hold of that worm and yank it out of his butthole?
Well, Josh Harshberger, he, the reason he never came back after second grade is because he ate one of them out of his butt and he got worms and he died.
The funny thing about that, what you just said, is that nobody is going to believe that there's somebody named that.
It was absolutely true. He had a mullet. He had a rat tail mullet.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And he told a girl one time that he told a girl in second grade one time that he was gonna grab her boobies and suck the milk out of them.
Which is what every adult man wants to do
So I want to suck
to
them.
an adult woman.
Yeah, right.
But he was saying what he thought that you said.
I've never wanted to suck the milk out of a titty of an adult woman.
What? What are you, weird?
What are you, weird?
You must be weird or something.
Have you done that?
No, because I don't have any baby mamas.
Oh, you're right.
Isn't it funny how you're going to just have so many baby mamas and baby daddies?
Yeah. Isn't it funny how a nipple doesn't secrete milk doesn't secrete anything but milk? Like it doesn't even look like anything can come out of it until you are getting ready to have a baby, and then all of a sudden
It's locked.
the miracle of life happens and you have a baby, and then you have booby milk in there, and all of a sudden it's like it's another orifice.
Yeah.
But like when you look at a nipple for real, like just look at one, it doesn't look like it has a hole in it at all.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. It's just closed up. It opens up to the freaking 2%ers.
It's pretty nuts. So, dude,
It's pretty nuts, man. All right, anyways.
did you have a good day today?
No.
What happened?
I haven't slept in days.
You need to get some good sleep tonight.
Well, so I moved. We both moved into different places, and I'm not complaining at all. I'm honestly not. My cat's very happy. I play with him more because I have to. He shits in a spaceship.
It's awesome.
It's an automatic litter box that I paid like crazy money for, and it's so stupid.
Oh, you paid $500 for it. It's fucking crazy.
$600. No, not really, but no, that is crazy. A thing that takes out the shit.
Cool.
I've always thought trash bags were fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's like
They are so dumb.
that is stupid. The fact that you buy a trash bag to put trash all together, you buy something just to throw it away.
Yeah.
That's a riddle right there. What do you buy but immediately throw away? Trash bag.
That actually is a great riddle. You should use that on your clients.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
What do you what do you
So
buy?
you're-
What do you buy but immediately throw away? This haircut, motherfucker. This shit sucks. Go somewhere else.
So I'm glad that you are playing more with your cat.
But
I'm glad the adjustment to us moving out of our space has been going smoothly for you.
it's smooth, except that I don't sleep because, and it's not anyone's fault except everyone in the room except for me.
You guys
That's
need a bigger
sleeping.
bed or something.
Well, we bought one, but we haven't had time to like get it out and like put it out, and like it's supposed to be out there for like 24 or 48 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
We got a king mattress.
Good.
But that dog loves to freaking lay in the small of my back. And then so when I turn away, it has more room, so it snuggles closer. And then I turn around and I have no room. My knees don't have anywhere to go. So it's just a big dude. Never buy a dog or a companion.
Yeah. I've heard that. I've heard people say you definitely shouldn't put your dog in your bed. And I know that's me going, oh, you shouldn't do that. I'm not saying that at all. I totally support dogs in the bed and cats in the bed, but they say for sleep it is horrible. James Franco, my cat, is literally, he's adjusting pretty well to the new house too, but in the mornings he still walks all over me because he's hungry. So I have an automatic feeder. I spent crazy money on an automatic feeder. Crazy
we
money.
get it. You had $50 once.
Psycho money. Like the money I spent on this automatic feeder is like something that the common person and the common folk could not even fathom. The amount of money I spent on this automatic feeder is like literally billions of dollars.
It's actually made of other Sphinx cat skin, and it makes it feel like he's actually getting baby birded by another Sphinx cat.
Literally,
whenever it feeds
this
him.
thing is so expensive, and I bought it with all of the freaking money that I have. It's insane amount of
It's
price.
crazy. He actually bought like a few foreign ladies to like just feed his cat, so that's what he calls an automatic feeder.
There was so much money involved buying my my automatic feeder that I had to fill out pages of paperwork. It was nuts.
Yeah, that's what
But I bought it with my money that I earned because I work hard and I play hard.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you work hard and play hard. You can afford a mail order bride to feed your cat in the morning.
It's more expensive than that. But anyway,
Two mail order brides.
when I first got to the house and it was mine and his first night alone together in this new house, I had the automatic feeder set for 7:30. 6:30 in the morning, he starts walking all over me, wanting food from his automatic feeder. So I said, okay, I'm going to get ahead of this, and I'm going to set the automatic feeder for 6:30. The next day, 5:30, he's up in the morning walking all over me.
Yeah, honestly,
It's like he knows.
your cat, to be honest,
TBH.
dude, the fact that he cares so much, like he cares. You know how much my cat has eaten since he's moved into Kelly's house?
How much?
A dish. One dish this big. He's eaten one dish of food the whole time. He just nibbles on it. He knows it's there too. It's not like he forgets.
Yeah.
So your cat has been eating like 6 dishes of food a day for the past 2 years, and my cat has been eating like half a dish a day, and he loves it. He's happy as can be. I fill up both dishes, and I go, here you go, and he eats 3 little pieces, and then he walks away.
Yeah, he's always been good at maintaining his weight. My cat has definitely not been good at that.
Yeah, not so good.
He's so motivated by
Why?
food that it's okay. Here's what I think, because my cat was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was raised in a good home, so as soon as he's born, he has delicious food. But I think the people who raised him, who basically bred him, I don't think they're emotionally attached to their cats, so they just throw food. I think they just throw a bucket of food at them. And even though those cats are born rich, they also have to fight for it. I think he's like, oh, I got to eat my food quick before my other brothers and sisters get it. That's where Elric, your cat, was born broke as fuck
Hell yeah.
in a dumpster.
Yeah, he was a dumpster baby.
So he was just in a dumpster, and there was a little bit of pizza there, and he always just had it available to him.
Yeah.
Dumpster food. And then when he got his own,
It was he lived in a dumpster, but it was right behind a Papa John's.
Food was never really an actual issue for him. The only issues were
love and
giant
affection.
rats, love and affection, huge size.
Shelter.
Yeah, everything, all the other bad shit, but food he was good on.
Yeah.
As to where my cat, I think he had every single thing on earth given to him except for a comfortable way to eat his food.
Yeah.
Because he's a psycho about it.
Yeah, and I think to be honest, I'm not even joking.
TBH.
My cat, I'm pretty sure the first time my cat saw carpet was when I got him. He had never seen carpet before. He's only seen the bottom of a dumpster.
Yeah. You know what's hilarious to me is that one of your exes is who initiated your cat.
Yeah.
And I just know, because I feel like I know how people are, that they're that person specifically is telling a story somewhere and being like, oh yeah, I had a cat like that once, and I still do, and I miss him so much, but just my ex, he took him from me, and now I just, he's he doesn't even take care of it. I just feel like I know that story has been told multiple times. And you're the POS who is taking care of this giant cat now.
Absolutely.
And you're a big POS because you're taking care of it.
Hell yeah. I'm a point of sale system. I'm 100% a bad POS.
I know.
I mean, Square, Clover's
great.
Clover ain't shit.
Clover's great. I don't use it, but that's what they use at the smoke stores where I get my cigar.
Oh, fast as fucking.
It's so nice.
It connects to the internet quickly.
But it just that is a
well, do you want to know something?
It's a funny topic just to be
you want to know why that person would say something like that? It's because it's fucking true. He's like, yeah, I did have a cat, but my ex-boyfriend took it. Damn right I did. It was my fucking cat.
Yeah.
The minute it was adopted, you saved one black cat out of 9 black kittens that were sent to the veterinary to get.
I'm joking.
Didn't even save the mom. Killed all of them on a rainy day in a freaking cardboard box. And I get this freaking cat that loves to bite people because it has so much love for you. It's basically Jake, and it bites the fuck out of you. And so I had to live with it every day because she was like, "Oh, I live with my mommy, and my mommy won't let me have my own kitty. So you gotta take care. You gotta keep it over there. Is that okay if you keep it over there?" So I basically adopted a cat myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's my fucking cat. And I taught him everything.
Okay, what I'm saying, I didn't want to get into all the I know. Back and forth of those. I'm just saying, I think it's funny to think about. There's instances where you think
it's a baby mama thing.
No, it's like
baby daddy's the worst.
Yeah, it's not even baby daddy. He
doesn't even do anything.
Not even baby daddy. I'm just saying, in some people's eyes, it's you're a bad guy because you're taking care of a cat.
Honestly, the amount of times I've thought about freaking putting them in a smoker is way too many times. The only problem is I've never bought the smoker.
Yeah. You know how I wouldn't have smoked your cat to eat him.
I'd smoke your cat.
Oh, you would be good.
Oh, yeah. You don't even have to pull the skin off of him.
Here's how I would feast upon your cat.
Okay.
I'd get his little paws and little handcuffs. One set on his front paws, one set on his back paws. And I would get those paws that are in those handcuffs, put a piece of rope on them, get 2 horses, and send them in opposite directions. Run just as fast as they can. Run apart. His little body would just get torn in half. As it's getting torn in half, you use it's
A1 steak sauce.
it's like you flash cook it. So like there's like I forget what kind of stove it is, but like as it's getting torn apart, you flash cook it.
Oh, you put a firework inside his body and time it correctly.
It's so hot, it just sears everything right, but everything on the inside is kind of rare. So as your cat's being torn apart, it's flash cooked, and then you can just eat it like little pieces of sushi, dude. Elric would be so fucking good like that. Not to mention the show.
You know, you're not the first person to ever think of that. You know, they call that a name out.
What?
They call it a name out. It's where you pull a cat apart by 2 horses. A name out.
Oh my god.
You know that.
A name yow.
Yeah, that's where you take horses and a cat. You pull a cat apart by 2 horses. A name out.
Okay, well, how would you eat my cat?
Probably raw. Just alive and raw. He honestly, the amount of times he's woke me up by puking or woke me up by standing on my face and scratching my eyes, like literally my eyeballs. The amount of times he's actually harmed me, I just eat him alive just cuz.
Just so he feels it all.
Yeah, I just want you to feel me.
Yeah.
I mean, no, okay, I don't want him to feel me. I want to eat him. That's it.
Yeah.
But like, he earned it.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't even think. You know what's funny is that I don't even think our cats knew each other were in the same room.
I know. Do they think each other were just toys?
I think they kind of like got surprised every time they walked in the room. They're like, "Whoa!"
I mean, did Elric do okay?
Yeah, he's perfectly fine. He's napping now. I've never seen him nap.
Yeah, like James Franco has done great. He's done fine. He hasn't been like weird about being alone or anything. He's just
Yeah, I've never seen Elric nap on a couch before until yesterday. He napped beside me. He's never done that.
wow.
It's because your cat
Fuck with him.
would fuck him up.
Like you don't get to relax.
So they're like,
But the thing is, then my cat could go hide because he doesn't have any hair.
it's like
And Elric would get hot under a blanket. So it's like,
so our cats basically right now, they're about to like, they're like samurais after a long battle, and they go out onto the top of a hill next to a tree on a grassy knoll, and there's a sunset, and they're just gonna both die. They're both gonna die on different grassy knolls with one little tree. They're like, finally, after a long battle with
After
the
a
other
journey.
cat,
yeah.
I can finally rest in peace. I think that's what it really is going to happen.
I think it's time for the part of the podcast where we do some improvisational freestyle rapping. I'm going to reach my hand deep. I'm saying deep inside the hat of inspiration.
Got to be running out of papers, right?
Nah, dude, we got at least 13 of them.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out mine. I'm not going to read it yet. I want to read them together. You pull out yours. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I got fingernails. What did you get?
Rib cage.
Okay. Okay, today we're going to be making a rap about fingernails and rib cage.
Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Don't forget the fingernails.
Don't forget the fingernails, or you will fail. I won't bail you out of jail if you forget any of the body parts that we talk about. And especially, don't forget about them fingernails, them rib cage, them shoulder blades, them kneecaps and those ass clapping cheeks that you got underneath, and all the things we like to think about in between. We like to think about penis. We like to think about pussy though. If you call me a hoe, I will get mad at you and scratch you fast. Fingernails flash. And guess what? If I punch you, you will break your rib cage. Break your rib cage. Break your rib cage. Break your rib cage. Break your motherfucking rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage. Rib cage.
Head, shoulders. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Fingernails. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Fingernails. Ooh, yeah. Look under my nails. I got bad calcium. Look at fingernails. Keratin's really bad too. Hair don't grow, nails don't grow, nothing grows on you hoes. I just think I want to touch all of you hoes inside your holes. On your rib cage. Break a rib. Break a rib. Commit to sin. I am Adam, you are Eve. We are all from dust. I want to touch on you where you bust. I'm talking about the bosom. Talking about the bosom above the rib cage. Talking about the bosom. Talking about the bosom. I'm talking about boobies. Touch a bosom. Touch a bosom. Touch a bosom. Touch a man. Touch a girl. Touch a hand. Touch everyone. Touch a land. Head. Shoulders. Knees. Rib cage. Head. Shoulders. Knees. Rib cage. Fingernails. Head. Shoulders. Knees. Rib cage. Head. Shoulders. Knees. Rib cage. Fingernails.
Think about the ribs. Remove that shit. Sucking on the dick. Now groove that shit. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Head, shoulders, knees, rib cage. Wow, sorry we made you wait so long to hear that amazing song we just came up with. But
Dude,
aside-
that was so sick.
I was pretty impressed by how we nailed that one.
First one.
Yeah.
Not saying that the other ones were never the first take.
Never.
No way. We've never done 3 takes on 3 separate songs, 3 separate tracks.
We've never done 8 takes before.
Never. I don't know about that. Have we done 8 takes? Probably.
Yeah. But on another thing about moving out, I never realized how sore my legs would be.
Because you're walking upstairs all the time.
Well, it's not just like doing that all the time.
Because you're a fat bitch.
It's because I'm going up the stairs and then down the stairs and then up the stairs and then down the stairs and then up 2 flights of stairs and then down just to like move in and also paint the entire house and do all the shit. So I'm like tired all the time now.
Yeah, I can tell you really didn't think about the 2 giant flights of stairs for your house.
You could tell.
I could tell when you moved in, you're like, isn't this great? And I'm like, I'm halfway up the first step. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I think I'm going to keep
You got to walk upstairs to eat?
I'm going to get a little mini cooler of Gatorades for people who need to take 2
Halfway
flights of
up.
stairs.
Halfway up.
That way nobody gets too
Halfway up the
parched.
first flight of stairs.
Yeah.
You need to get 2 coolers for each flight of stairs. That and a little rotisserie chicken thing,
Oh, that would
like
be
they
so
have at the
good.
store.
Yeah, I love the store.
This is so good.
Store's great.
Dude, I've heard. I haven't been there in a really long time. I haven't been to a grocery store in a minute.
How do you eat?
What do you mean, how do I eat? They created little mini grocery stores where the food's already made, and you go and you don't have to get out of your car. You just go through and you go, yeah, can I get a cheeseburger? And they go, I don't mean, 1875.
That's accurate,
And
price
then-
wise.
Yeah, because you know what my plain double quarter pounder, which should be a half pounder, but it's not technically because there's no two things of bread, is, well, there's two things of bread, just not two full bun things.
Yeah.
Is it used to be like $10.59 and now it's 13 something.
Yeah. Same thing with Big Mac meals. Used to be like 7 something. Now it's 10 something.
Used to be 7 something. What am I eating?
The Big Mac meal meat is this big. What you're eating's meat is this big.
Yeah, because I'm a big boy.
You're a thick boy.
Yeah, dude. You know how small you've been ever since you started eating them things?
Yo, bro, you're
You
the
shrunk
thickest.
up.
You're the thickest boy I ever saw.
Well, I believe that.
You're
But
thicker than a Snicker.
I had a thought as soon as you said that I held in. Is why there was such a long pause. Have you ever like had? I was talking about today, like how you'll have like a. I love saying the worst thing that you could possibly say, but it's not because I'm like a bad person. It's because of the shock factor of the thing you're about to say.
Yeah.
And only certain people understand why that's so crazy.
Right.
Like there's just certain words that have there's certain words
Nazi.
right that has some bite to it. Like you go to Germany, you stand out in the freaking out in the street, you just go, "What's up with all you Nazis?"
Oh, you're going to get got.
And they're going to be like they're going and first they're going to hear Nazi, and then you're going to be like, "I'm Adolf Hitler." You know?
Yeah.
And
then you're
as
going to
soon-
get in trouble.
Well, first they're going to be like
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to like that at all.
they're going to be
What are some other words with some bite to them?
you want me to say the words with bite to them?
Well, not the bad ones.
Caterpillar.
That one's got some bite to them.
Hell yeah. No, there's some bad ones though. You know what I mean? And the whole thing.
Do I know what you mean? Yes, I know what you mean. I know about some bad words. Here's one for you.
Erectile dysfunction. Transvaginal mesh. Alligator.
That's 2 words. That's 2 words.
Alligator.
Here's a bad one. Are you ready?
I'm trying to be.
This is going to be a bad one. It's going to cut our laughter. Child pornography. It's a bad one, isn't it? Say another one that cuts like that. You can't top that one. That's a bad one. The R word.
I already said that. Rectal dysfunction.
Oh man, this podcast is being unhinged right now. Dang, what the hell was that?
Just like on bat or something.
Hey, speaking of you just throwing trash around in here,
Yeah.
did you get your Bona liquid?
Yeah, I got my Bono liquid. Yeah.
Nice.
It's doing good.
How did it go the other day with
Parky.
yeah.
Good. Yeah. He's very he's talking about a new barber I'm pulling in, and he he doesn't need anything, but I wanted to show him a few tips and tricks in cutting hair that I've learned over the years because he's pretty green, and just showed him a few things, and he was very receptive and cool, and he wore an Elvis Presley T-shirt, so you can't really beat that.
Love Elvis.
And the guy that he brought in was his brother-in-law, and he was super nice, and I was very hyper and excited to try to show something, so I probably sounded like a bunch of gibberish and didn't help him at all.
That's okay.
But, you know.
If he was very receptive, then I'm sure you helped
I
him.
mean, I'm sure I helped him because I'm almost positive that what I said helped him because, you know, Monday I have a 1v1 with him and we talk about how to cut hair and certain things. The next day he goes and looks at Subaru Crosstreks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I had to have, like,
Yeah.
he's already looking ahead.
Yeah, like that's, you don't just go look at a Subaru Crosstrek without having a good learning experience the day before.
Yeah, you don't go look at Subaru Crosstreks unless you're expecting yourself to be the next Bill Gates of hair or something.
Like a Subaru Crosstrek will make you, I hate saying make you a man because that is such a dated term. The Subaru Crosstrek will make you an incredible human being.
Mm-hmm. One time, our mailbox got hit by a Subaru Crosstrek, and he left his whole friggin' undercarriage. Remember that?
I don't remember seeing any undercarriages.
Zoink!
Yeah.
Look, I don't remember him losing his booty meat on the mailbox.
Oh, that would have been nice to see. But anyway.
I tell you what, I wish somebody would just leave their booty meat hanging out somewhere.
I'm sure that I think they do on the internet a lot.
I could use a quickie. Honestly, they should leave that out. Just like some little you know, like how they have okay, I don't want to say the word fleshlight, but I'm gonna have to. Fleshlight. But it's like the booty version.
We literally said caterpillar and child pornography in this podcast. You can say flashlight.
No, but like, you know how they have like the sex toys that's just a butt that you bang?
Yeah, I think I know something about that.
Never order one. I'd never order one. I'd never do that. But I think they should just have like those out, like around like, you know, like around public pools and hotels and stuff. Because like sometimes people get a little aroused and I think it would lower the rate of rape if you just had them out and about. They would just be like, well, I'm just gonna bust one out real quick and make me feel better. Come on, tell me that's not a good theory. Were you just pretending to jiggle the butt?
I was in a little, yeah.
Listen, I know you can't change scumbags.
Yeah.
But you can change your habits.
And that's step one.
Yeah. You can change the things around scumbags and rapists and people that are bad people. You can change what's around them.
Yeah.
And affect their, you know, geography.
Yeah, you can put them in the desert.
That's what we should do. No, scrap that last idea with the butt cheeks. Just put all rapists in the desert.
Mm-hmm. It's hot out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's dry out there.
Yep.
Scorpions, cactus, no water,
No pussy.
no.
Or baja.
Or I got an idea.
What?
Put them in the desert. Hire a botanist to make all of the cactus in the shape of humans that could be victims. That way, when the rapist is becoming evil,
And in a mirage.
he goes to, you know, do his crime,
Uh-huh.
and he hurts himself. And that's his punishment for the rest of his life is fucking cactuses.
Dude.
That's painful.
He's like, oh, got to rape again. Ow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, I'm so horny. I'm gonna rape that plant that's real tall and looks like a person. Ouchie.
good. And that's what he gets for the rest of his
No, he's just gonna get a bunch of algaes. What's worse, one big owl or a lot of algaes?
Honestly.
Eternal algaes.
Yeah, you need ouchies for the rest of your life.
An eternal amount of algaes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do you have any announcements for the podcast?
Head, shoulders, knees, rib
Rib
cage.
cage.
Head,
Nice.
shoulders, knees, rib cage, fingernails.
Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Next week is our 100th episode. Expect something a little bit cookie, a little bit lasagna, and a little bit crazy.
Crikey! I just wanted to say that. I just want to say crocky.